Alright, HadesOmega here. It is April 17th. Yeah, like I think 20-ish days. 20-ish days till I set out on my Trans-American Trail journey. And this is what the bike looks like. So this is part of my prep blog. So far I have swapped out the bags for a newer one. I have a new tank pannier here. What else have I done? I got a 1 gallon Rotopax here. I'm not too happy with the way it mounts. You can totally steal it. But I think it'll be fine. And then I've installed my Mojave Pro, the Cogent Dynamics Mojave Pro shock. I haven't tested it out, but I'd set the preload on it. That was the last thing I did on this bike. And I put the airbox back. I ran out of actually that's what I have to do today. I have to oil the filter and put a new filter sock on. And I ran out of filter oil. I'm using Uni filters, so I went and got that last week, but I just haven't had time to work on the bike. I've been working. So today my plan was to I'd already started taking the passenger peg off. This is the left side passenger peg. I realized, man, I never use these things. I always say I'm going to use them. You know, if I want to put my feet on something, I could put it on right here. It'll work, I guess. But yeah, I still have this one on here. Still, I still have to take it off. There's like a lot of rust on the bike, so I'm going to try to just brush it off. It's just kind of like surface rust over the paint. It's kind of weird. Makes the bike look gross, you know. Also, I have a steering dampener that I bought from China. I don't know if I'm going to be able to install it in time. I don't know. I can try. But basically, it's going to go here on the nut, and then there's going to be a pin coming up here, so I have to weld some kind of pin up here for it. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. I don't know. But I only paid $100 for it, so I can't complain. So today's work will be taking these pegs off, getting the air filter back in there. The airbox is bolted on there, and there's like it looks like there's zero clearance issues with the shock. Well, the good thing I noticed about this shock is that it is thinner. It's it's thinner than the stock shock, so I don't have problems with it interfering with anything. Also, I was cleaning the electrical connections for the relay, so it still looks good. It just I just got a brush and I scrubbed it, and I bought some contact cleaner. I got to spray it on here. I probably replaced the fuse for my I replaced the relay for my heated grips and stuff. And today is going to be a wiring day. So I've run the wires for my my new USB dealie here, and my what is this GPS power supply. This used to be a 12-volt dealie that goes into here, cigarette lighter receptacle, but it stopped working, and I think the plug, the vibrations just like destroyed the plug. So I'm direct wiring it in. It's I think it's this one right here, and I verified it worked with the GPS. I hooked it up to the battery, and it worked. So I don't know if I want it switched or not. I may put it on the switch source. I don't think it matters, because really it's only going to provide power when it's plugged in. But I also have to make some kind of cover for this, just in case it rains, like it is right now. It's raining in San Jose right now. So so wiring, I gotta wire the GPS, and I gotta wire my USB, and the USB I made a switch here for it, right here, a little micro switch, and I put a bracket that goes to the brake fluid reservoir. It's only for, like, if I let the bike sit long periods of time. This guy actually eats up power, I think. I haven't measured it or anything, but I'm fairly certain this is what my load is. So I made a switch for it to take the ground off of it. So I need to go wire that. I need to wire this to this, and this used to be much longer, and I cut it, so I got extra wire and stuff. So the ground will be going to here, and then from here it'll be going to here. This is my ground for everything, for most things. This is my voltmeter, and then the positive will be going to the battery, obviously, and then take the rest of the pegs off, and I think that's good for the wiring. I don't know what other wiring I have to do other than that. And then I'm gonna work on my electric motorcycle. I'm gonna install actually this combo on it too. So, but I have to go find the wire that provides 12 volts power, not the 103 volts or something. it's putting out. I don't know what else to do. So after today, if I do get that done, what's left to do is there's not much left to do. I have to install new turn signals. I ordered some. I just ordered some whatever cheap turn signals I can find. It'd be funny if I just left them like this, right? Well, these are actually not that bad. There's a piece of metal in here, and that's why it breaks here, because it stops there. I cannot find a good turn signal anywhere. I hope they fit here, because there's not a lot of space in here. These are still good, but the wire got cut, and I can't get any more of the wire unless I have to figure something out. What else? Can't think of anything else I need to do. Pretty much almost done. So I think I will service the starter. The goal is to I'm gonna take the starter off, and I'm gonna grease the bushing in there so it gets quieter and it's easier to start, because I've had it's been making a lot of noises lately. Maybe I should get rid of some of this rust here. I need to change the oil. I was gonna change the clutch, but the clutch got stolen in the mail. So like I made a previous vlog about it, and I was like, well, you know what? I haven't had any problems with the clutch, so I'm just not gonna touch it. I think it's fine. I do realize I've been beating the shit out of the clutch, and but it seems okay, so I'm not gonna do anything about it. I was gonna change it, but it got stolen, and I'm just like, oh, forget it, because then I still have to get the gasket. I don't know what I want to do, man. But at the very least, I'm gonna take the starter out and grease the bushing so it doesn't make much noise. So that would be good. Because when I'm adventure riding, I'm starting the bike a lot, so should be good. So I think that'll be it. And then I have to figure out my tire choices. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this one on here. This is a Shinko dual sport tire. It looks like a dual sport tire. It's not really a knobby. It's a block. And then I may just I think I'm gonna swap this with my other Shinko 805 that has more miles on it. And this one is still good. I have like less than 1,000 miles on this, so I'm gonna use this one. This is gonna be my dirt one. Yeah. So the plan is I'm gonna take another the other Shinko 805 I have that has more miles on it. I'm gonna swap it with this one, and then because I'm gonna be riding mostly slab all the way up there, and then after that we're gonna and then I'm gonna put this on when I get to the dirt section on the other side of the country. So yeah. That's the plan. Alright, HadesOmega. Yep, so yeah, less than T-minus 20 days till I start on the TAT. Also, I had to start doing all the map stuff. I haven't really done any of that stuff yet. I have the GPS tracks loaded on my computer. I do not know how to load it onto the GPS using base map, so I'll have to figure out how to do that. And there's a lot of tracks, and then I got to figure out where I'm gonna put all those maps, and I still got to figure out what route I'm gonna take to the East Coast side of the TAT. So it's a lot of planning still. So yep, 20 days, and yeah. HadesOmega out.